The United Kingdom was once one of the most powerful and influential nations in the world. Its economy was one of the largest, its financial markets unmatched, and its empire spanned across continents. From the Industrial Revolution to being a dominant force in global finance, the UK had a firm grip on world affairs. But over the past few decades, things have begun to change. While the UK was once synonymous with prosperity, the cracks began to show. Today, the UK faces some of its toughest economic challenges in history. Rising inequality, plummeting productivity, and political instability have created an environment where the economy struggles to grow. Amidst this turmoil, there is a surprising success story. Poland, once considered an underdog in the European economic race, has quietly emerged as one of the fastest-growing economies in Europe. How did this happen? How did Poland manage to rise at a time when the UK is dealing with deep economic challenges? In this video, we'll uncover how the downfall of the UK is paving the way for Poland's economic success, and why Poland is becoming incredibly rich as the UK falters. One of the key events in the UK's decline is Brexit. In 2016, the UK voted to leave the European Union, a decision that many believed would allow the country to regain control over its laws, borders, and trade agreements. However, the aftermath of Brexit has been far from positive for the UK. Leaving the European Union meant that the UK no longer had access to the single market, which allowed for free trade with the EU countries. Trade barriers were put up, tariffs were imposed, and businesses had to navigate a more complicated regulatory environment. This led to a decrease in exports, a decline in the UK's competitiveness in the global market, and a drop in foreign investment. Additionally, many financial institutions, which were based in London for years, began to relocate to other European cities like Paris, Dublin, and Warsaw. As companies pulled out of London and other UK cities, the economy faced major challenges, including higher unemployment and lower growth rates. Furthermore, the end of free movement between the UK and EU countries meant that many industries, such as agriculture, healthcare, and hospitality, faced severe labor shortages, further hurting the economy. Along with Brexit, rising costs and inflation have become major concerns for the UK. The cost of living has risen sharply, with housing prices, energy bills, and food prices all seeing significant increases. For many UK citizens, these rising costs have made life much harder, with many struggling to pay for everyday expenses. The country's government debt has also grown, and public services are under greater strain as a result. These economic problems have led to low growth rates, stagnation, and an overall sense of uncertainty about the future. But while the UK is grappling with these issues, Poland has been making impressive strides toward economic growth. So how has Poland been able to capitalize on the UK's struggles? The country's membership in the European Union has been a key factor in its success. When Poland joined the EU in 2004, it gained access to billions of euros in EU funds that were used to develop its infrastructure, improve education, and create a more competitive economy. Poland invested heavily in upgrading its roads, railways, and energy grids, which facilitated easier trade and made it an attractive location for businesses. The country also used EU funds to modernize agriculture, improving productivity and allowing Polish goods to be more competitive in global markets. Poland has also focused on creating a highly skilled workforce. The country's education system has produced thousands of graduates with degrees in technology, engineering, and sciences. These skilled workers have attracted multinational companies to Poland, creating jobs and boosting the economy. One of the biggest factors contributing to Poland's growth is the return of many Poles, who had previously moved to the UK for better opportunities. Before Brexit, many Poles migrated to the UK to work, but after the UK left the EU, many workers began returning to Poland, bringing with them skills, capital, and knowledge. This influx of talent has been a major driver of Poland's economic growth. Poland has also been attracting foreign investment, especially in industries like manufacturing, technology, and finance. Major multinational companies, including car manufacturers like Volkswagen and Fiat, set up operations in Poland, taking advantage of the country's lower labor costs and skilled workforce. The country has become a manufacturing powerhouse, with strong growth in sectors like automotive, electronics, and chemicals. Poland is now a leader in many industries, and its economy is well diversified. In addition to manufacturing, Poland's tech sector has been booming. Cities like Warsaw, Krakow, and Gdańsk have become hotspots for startups, especially in fields like fintech, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence. The country's well-developed infrastructure, combined with a growing pool of highly skilled workers, has made it an ideal location for tech companies to expand. Poland's growing tech scene has helped it become a hub for innovation, attracting international investors and driving economic growth. Meanwhile, as Poland rises, the UK is struggling to maintain its position as a global financial hub. The UK's departure from the European Union has created a void in the European financial sector, and cities like Warsaw have stepped in to fill the gap. Poland's financial markets have been growing rapidly, with a strong emphasis on fintech and digital banking. The country's low corporate tax rates and well-educated workforce have made it a popular destination for international companies looking to set up financial operations. Major banks, insurance firms, and investment companies are increasingly opening branches in Poland, helping to fuel the country's economic success. Looking ahead, it's clear that Poland's economy will continue to grow, but the country also faces challenges. Rising wages, labor shortages, and dependence on EU funding are risks that could impact its long-term success. However, Poland's ability to adapt to changing circumstances and its growing industrial and financial base put it in a strong position for the future. As for the UK, the road to recovery will be long and difficult. Brexit has created significant challenges that the UK will need to overcome, including rebuilding its manufacturing base, addressing labor shortages, and improving productivity. The UK will need to develop new trade relationships and attract foreign investment once again if it hopes to regain its former status as an economic powerhouse. In the coming years, the UK and Poland will continue to be part of the same European landscape, but with dramatically different trajectories. While Poland's economy flourishes, the UK will have to make tough choices to ensure it can rebuild and thrive in the post-Brexit world. Only time will tell how this economic battle will unfold, but for now, Poland's rise remains one of Europe's most compelling economic success stories. If you found this analysis fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into the global economy. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Poland's rise will continue, and can the UK recover from its economic challenges? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.